Have you ever wondered what truly sets apart those who glide effortlessly into their 80s and beyond, full of vitality and joy, from those who find daily life a struggle? It's a heartbreaking reality that for so many, as the years tick by, a gradual loss of independence can creep in, making simple tasks feel like insurmountable mountains. We often see people who were once vibrant, active individuals slowly lose their ability to move freely, to think sharply, or even to enjoy the simple pleasure of a home-cooked meal. This isn't just about age, it's about the erosion of fundamental capabilities that most of us take for granted in our younger years. But what if I told you there are specific, practical things, markers of true wellness, that, if you can still do them now, even as you approach or pass 60, you're on a remarkable path, almost destined to live a full, independent life well past 100. These aren't secret elixirs or magic pills. They're tangible abilities, reflections of your physical and mental resilience. In this video, we're going to dive into 6 such things, 6 powerful indicators of your longevity potential. And I promise, watching to the very end will reveal something that might just surprise you and change the way you think about aging. Let's start with something seemingly simple, but profoundly impactful: the ability to stand comfortably on one leg for at least 30 seconds. Think about that for a moment. Just 30 seconds. It sounds easy, doesn't it? But for many, especially as we get older, maintaining that kind of steady balance becomes a genuine challenge. This isn't just about showing off. It's a critical measure of your proprioception, your inner ear function, your core strength, and even your brain's ability to coordinate complex movements. Imagine you're walking through your living room. Perhaps you trip slightly on a rug, or you reach for something on a high shelf and momentarily lose your footing. If you can quickly regain your balance, if your body responds instinctively to prevent a fall, that's your balance system at work, protecting you. Falls are a leading cause of injury and a devastating blow to independence for older adults. A simple slip can lead to broken bones, long hospital stays, and a significant decline in quality of life. But by regularly practicing standing on one leg, you're not just building physical stability, you're also strengthening neural pathways in your brain. Your brain is constantly receiving information from your muscles and joints about your body's position in space. The more you challenge and refine this system, the sharper and more responsive your brain becomes, which has incredible carryover benefits for overall cognitive function. So, how do you work on this? Start small. Hold on to a sturdy chair or a kitchen counter for support. Lift one foot just a few inches off the ground. Hold it for 5 seconds, then 10. Slowly, as you feel more confident, try to let go of the support for a second or two. You'll find that, as you practice daily, even for just a few minutes, you'll gradually be able to increase your holding time. Try doing it while you brush your teeth in the morning or while you're waiting for the kettle to boil. Make it part of your routine. You're not aiming for perfection on day 1. You're aiming for consistency and gradual improvement. Think of it like this: every second you can hold that balance, you are investing in your future freedom and safety. It's about being able to confidently navigate the world around you, whether it's walking on uneven pavement, getting out of bed in the dark, or simply feeling more secure on your feet. When you have excellent balance, you don't just avoid falls. You move with a grace and confidence that speaks volumes about your overall health and vitality, a hallmark of those who live long, active lives. Now, shifting from balance, let's talk about something else that speaks volumes about your functional strength and independence: the ability to stand up from a regular chair without pushing off with your hands. Just think about how many times a day you sit down and stand up, getting in and out of a chair, off the sofa, out of bed, even off the toilet. For many, this simple movement becomes increasingly difficult and requires the use of armrests or hands on knees for assistance. This isn't just about convenience. It's a direct measure of your leg strength, particularly your quadriceps and glutes, and your core stability. These are the powerhouse muscles that literally keep you moving and independent. When these muscles weaken, activities like climbing stairs, getting out of a car, or even walking long distances become exhausting or impossible. The painful reality is that once this functional strength diminishes, people become more reliant on others, and their world can shrink dramatically. The good news is, This is an area where you can see tremendous improvement with consistent effort. The exercise itself is the solution practice sitting down and standing up from a sturdy chair. Start with a chair that's a comfortable height. Make sure your feet are flat on the floor, about shoulder width apart. Lean forward slightly, engage your core, and push through your heels to stand up. Try to keep your hands crossed over your chest or just resting lightly in your lap, resisting the urge to push off. If you find it challenging at first, you can place a cushion on the chair to raise the seat slightly, making it easier, and gradually remove it as you get stronger. Aim for sets of 5 to 10 repetitions, a few times a day. You might start with kneading your hands, but consciously try to use them less and less over time. Imagine being able to stand up from a low sofa with ease, or confidently rising from a park bench after enjoying the sunshine. This simple act signifies a strong, resilient lower body, which is fundamental for maintaining mobility and preventing the kind of muscle loss that often accompanies aging. This strength isn't just about feeling better, it's about having the physical capacity to continue pursuing your hobbies, visiting loved ones, and living life on your own terms. And speaking of maintaining ease of movement, the third remarkable ability that predicts a vibrant, long life is the flexibility to comfortably reach your hands down towards your toes. Now, I'm not saying you need to be a gymnast, but being able to touch your shins, your ankles, or even your toes without straining is an incredible indicator of your overall flexibility and the health of your spine and hamstrings. For many, the painful reality is that years of sitting, lack of movement, and maybe a bit of stiffness lead to a restricted range of motion. This isn't just about being able to tie your shoes. It impacts everything from bending over to pick something up, to getting dressed, to simply moving without stiffness or discomfort. When your hamstrings are tight, it pulls on your lower back, leading to aches and pains. When your spine is stiff, every movement can feel laborious. Improving flexibility is a gentle but powerful practice. You don't need to force yourself into uncomfortable positions. Start with gentle hamstring stretches. You can sit on the floor with your legs extended and reach for your shins, holding it for 20-30 seconds. Or stand tall. Place your hands on your hips and slowly hinge forward from your hips, keeping a soft bend in your knees, reaching towards the floor. Only go as far as feels comfortable. You should feel a stretch, not pain. Another great stretch is lying on your back, bringing one knee towards your chest, then gently extending that leg straight up towards the ceiling, holding behind your thigh or calf. Do these stretches daily. Perhaps after you've been walking or when your muscles are warm, imagine being able to effortlessly pick up a dropped item, or guarding comfortably without your back screaming at you, or even just feeling lighter and more agile in your movements. This kind of flexibility isn't just about feeling good. It's about reducing strain on your joints, improving circulation, and allowing your body to move as it was designed to, freely and without unnecessary effort. It's a quiet secret to staying agile and pain-free well into your later years, keeping you in the game and active. Moving on from our discussion of personal flexibility, let's talk about a benchmark for cardiovascular health and endurance that truly sets long livers apart: the ability to walk a mile in under 20 minutes. Now, this isn't about setting any world records. It's about a consistent, brisk pace that indicates a healthy heart and lungs, strong legs, and good overall stamina. It's a painful reality that for many, as years pass, walking becomes less of a pleasure and more of a chore. Shorter distances feel tiring, and the idea of covering a mile might seem daunting. This often points to a decline in cardiovascular fitness, which is crucial for delivering oxygen and nutrients efficiently throughout your body, including your brain. A slower walking pace has even been linked to increased risks of cognitive decline and other age-related conditions. But for those who maintain the capacity to walk briskly, it signals a robust internal engine, ready to power them through decades more of active living. How do you work towards this? It begins with simply walking more often. If you're not currently walking, start with just 10 or 15 minutes a day, at a comfortable pace. As you feel stronger, gradually increase your time and then your speed. You might start by walking around your block, then extending it to 2 blocks, and so on. Try incorporating small bursts of faster walking during your strolls. then returning to a comfortable pace. This interval training, even in small doses, can significantly boost your cardiovascular fitness. Imagine the freedom of being able to walk to a local shop, enjoy a long ramble through a park, or keep up with grandchildren on a museum visit without feeling breathless or exhausted. This isn't just about reaching a specific time goal. It's about building the kind of stamina that allows you to fully engage with life, to explore, and to participate in activities that bring you joy. It keeps your circulation vibrant, your heart strong, and your energy levels consistently higher, making every day feel more expansive and less constrained. It's truly a cornerstone of independent and active longevity. Next, let's turn our attention from physical prowess to mental agility. Specifically, the capacity to read a book for at least 30 minutes without losing focus or needing to reread passages multiple times. In our fast-paced world of short attention spans and constant distractions, this ability is becoming increasingly rare, yet it's a profound indicator of sustained cognitive function, memory retention, and mental resilience. The painful reality is that many people find their ability to concentrate for extended periods wanes with age. They might start a book, but quickly find their mind wandering, or they forget what they just read, leading to frustration and a sense of mental fogginess. This isn't just about missing out on a good story. It can be an early sign of declining cognitive sharpness, making it harder to learn new things, follow complex conversations, or manage daily tasks effectively. But for those who can still immerse themselves in a book, absorbing information and following narratives with ease, it speaks volumes about their brain's health and its capacity for sustained engagement. To nurture this crucial mental muscle, make reading a daily habit. Even if you start with just 10 or 15 minutes, choose books or articles that genuinely interest you, something that sparks your curiosity and encourages you to dive deeper. Create a quiet, distraction-free environment for your reading time. Turn off the television, silence your phone, and let your mind settle into the rhythm of the words. If you find your mind wandering, gently bring your attention back to the text, much like you would in meditation. This practice strengthens your focus and concentration pathways. Consider joining a book club, as discussing what you've read can further enhance comprehension and memory. Imagine the sheer pleasure of getting lost in a captivating story, learning something new, or deeply understanding a complex idea, all with clarity and retention. This isn't just about avoiding memory loss. It's about actively cultivating a mind that remains curious, engaged, and capable of deep thought, enriching your life with endless possibilities for learning and intellectual stimulation. This ability to sustain mental focus is a quiet powerhouse for brain health, keeping your mind sharp and agile, ready for whatever life throws your way, cementing your place among those who age with grace and mental clarity. Finally, we come to a deeply practical and incredibly significant ability that speaks volumes about your independence, creativity, and overall well-being, the capacity to plan and cook a healthy, balanced meal from scratch. It sounds fundamental, doesn't it? But for many, especially as they get older, the kitchen can become an intimidating place. The painful reality is that a decline in physical stamina, fine motor skills, or cognitive planning can make cooking feel overwhelming. Relying on pre-made, often less nutritious, or expensive meals becomes a necessity, which can impact not just physical health, but also financial well-being and a sense of self-sufficiency. However, for those who continue to confidently navigate their kitchen, gathering ingredients, following recipes, and preparing nourishing food, it's a powerful testament to their sustained physical dexterity, problem-solving skills, and nutritional awareness, all vital components of a long, healthy life. This isn't about being a gourmet chef. It's about the holistic process. It involves thinking ahead, remembering what you have in the pantry, making a shopping list, perhaps doing some light lifting of groceries, accurately measuring ingredients, chopping vegetables, and managing multiple tasks on the stovetop or in the oven simultaneously. Each step engages different parts of your brain and body. To maintain or improve this ability, start simple. Choose one or two easy, healthy recipes you enjoy. Perhaps a basic stir-fry with plenty of vegetables, or a simple baked fish with roasted sweet potatoes. Begin by doing just one part of the meal preparation, maybe chopping all the vegetables or assembling the ingredients. As you feel more confident, take on more of the process. You can even break down tasks into smaller, manageable chunks. Consider involving a family member or friend, turning it into a social activity. Look for recipes that use fresh, whole ingredients and explore new herbs and spices to keep things interesting. Imagine the satisfaction of sitting down to a delicious, nutritious meal that you prepared yourself, knowing exactly what went into it. This ability ensures you're getting the right nutrients your body needs to thrive, which directly impacts your energy levels, immune system, and cognitive function. Beyond the nutritional aspect, the act of cooking is a wonderful way to engage your senses, express creativity, and maintain a vital connection to your health and home. It's a powerful marker of self-reliance and enjoyment of life's fundamental pleasures, truly a sign of a vibrant, independent future. So, we've walked through 6 remarkable abilities, 6 powerful indicators that suggest you're not just aging, but thriving, destined for a long, independent, and joyful life. We talked about the incredible importance of maintaining your balance, the kind of stability that keeps you confident on your feet and prevents falls. We explored the functional strength found in being able to rise from a chair without using your hands, a true hallmark of lower body power and independence. Then, we delved into the surprising freedom that comes from flexibility, like being able to reach towards your toes, keeping your body supple and pain-free. We also looked at the vitality of a strong heart and lungs, measured by your ability to walk a mile in under 20 minutes, ensuring you have the stamina for all of life's adventures. And we stepped into the realm of mental sharpness, recognizing the profound power of being able to read for sustained periods, keeping your mind agile and engaged. Finally, we honored the foundational skill of planning and cooking a healthy meal from scratch, a beautiful combination of physical dexterity, cognitive planning, and deep nourishment for your body and soul. These aren't just isolated skills. They are interwoven threads that create the rich tapestry of a healthy, long life. They are about maintaining your capacity, your autonomy, and your zest for living. The painful reality for many is that these abilities often fade unnoticed, until one day, they're gone. But you, by simply being aware of them, and by taking small, consistent steps to nurture them, are choosing a different path. Remember, progress, not perfection, is the key. Even small improvements in any of these areas can have a monumental impact on your overall health and happiness. It's never too late to start. Your body and mind are incredibly resilient, and they respond beautifully to consistent, gentle effort. I truly hope this conversation has given you some valuable insights and, more importantly, a renewed sense of purpose and possibility. What did you think of these 6 indicators? Which ones resonated most with you? And which ones are you going to focus on? First, I'd absolutely love to hear your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Sharing your journey can inspire so many others in our wonderful community. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps our channel reach more people who could benefit from this information. Also, consider subscribing if you haven't already, so you don't miss out on more helpful content designed to empower you to live your very best life. Thank you for spending this time with me today. Keep moving, keep learning, keep creating, and remember, you are capable of amazing things. Live your best life at every age.